just like Chipotle. China white got the truck just like Magnolia. Foreigners out there, quattro pitching me roll. Pointers in my ear, I got a bowler. Living with my bato long way chopper. I go 8 out with the fucking Draco. Bad, bad, touching Amico. My shirt, the bitch, look Jumanji. My closet tailor made from London. She look crocodile, homie. Pick a pocket, baby, blue, homie. I got the monster fruit coming. Look till it used to for me. Roll gold bird too.
We're down here today for my first track section. Got Joe with us, Nate with the GTR, Marty with his Camaro. He's actually helped running this. I forgot what her name is, but I've seen her before, and she's doing a TMS track day next weekend with the BMW. So yeah, we're just trying to stake our own claim and then get set up for the whole event. So everyone's getting set up. Darren just came over with the Porsche. I don't know who these other two cars are. We got Bruno with the C5 and the C7 supercharged. I think her name is Kelsey with the BMW. And I already talked about these other guys. But I already got checked in. I can't use my nice new helmet that looks like a Halo helmet. I have to use my Snell helmet. But as of right now, I got everything set up. Tinting everything in the back and relaxing. So next thing I'm going to do is just clean the inside of my windows. I already pulled everything out and then I'm ready to go. Alright everyone, so I went over and got registered, got my helmet checked off. I think I already covered that, but I didn't sign a piece of paper and get my wristband, so good thing Marty looked out for me. Shout out to Marty, thank you. And he gave me a text and gave me a phone call saying you need to come sign a piece of paper so you can actually get your wristband. But yeah, guy with the Mustang just came out. I don't know if it's GT350R or not, but he just came out and he's part of the But we still have about another 15 minutes before the novice group meeting, which is I'm part of novice. And I think I'm the only one who's novice out here. But yeah, let's take a quick look at some of these cars. First, let's look at Marty's car, because we never really had a close-up look at his car before. It's definitely set up for the track 100%. He did drive it down here. He didn't bring his trailer like I thought he did. He had issues with his radiator. He makes 750 real horsepower. It's got the gold wrapping on there to help with the heat. But definitely set up for the track. You should definitely see his suspension and all that stuff in the back. He doesn't have no muffler set up. But other than his car, you know, we have a few cars over there. The guy with the silver BMW, apparently some parts falling off the bottom of his car. He has some zip ties. I told him I have some if he wants them. You'll see. Over there underneath the paddock is for anyone or pavilion. Everyone who's novice can park under there if they want to, only for novice. A few cars over there, we'll have to look at them in a little bit. Only one exotic has showed up, and it's a Ferrari 4. I want to say it's a 488, but it might be a 458. I have to go over and look at it closer. But yeah, another 10 to 15 minutes, we'll have a group meeting, and I think advanced group goes after novice group meeting at 4 o'clock. So we'll get some good footage and hopefully have a great and safe day. So yeah, we made up here to the pavilion. Just got done talking to Marty. He said it's probably like 20 or 30 cars less than what was here last month. So he said it's kind of a low turnout. But hey, I think that just means less congestion for me or for anyone else. But you know, these are all the cars we have here. A few Porsches, Miatas, a couple of Corvettes. We have here. The only reason I'm confused if it's a 48 or 455 is because the intake grills on in the rear quarter panels. I think 48 has that, but I can't remember for sure. I feel I've seen this before at TMS. Yeah, and that's kind of it in a nutshell for the cars that we have here. Oh, we have a GT350. Not an R, but still a 350 nonetheless. Yeah, let's go and do the driver's meeting and get on track.
Advanced and intermediate drivers, come on down.
Alright, so we just finished our first real session, and they said we have 2 more real sessions on top of that being parade laps. A couple cars spun out on the track. We had a Mustang 5.0 spun out on the track. At least I saw. We also saw the Nissan 370 and 350Z spin out, and then there was this other car, if you can see in the video, that was kind of holding us all up, and he was smoking later on. But other than that, it was a great track. Everything in the car is working fine. Only concern I have right now is my actual power steering pump or power steering fluid, because I hear the pump whining. So yeah, that's the issue that I have going on right there. And so I'm just gonna check it down. Fluid's good because I took some fluid out last night because it was overfilled by a lot. And so I would have been boiling out right now just because of the way I'm driving. But I hear the pump whining, so I don't know if it's going out, if there's an issue. So yeah, still doing good. Oh, Marty's rolling in. That reminds me of like Darth Vader or something. But anyway, hope you guys are enjoying it. I definitely am. I'm gonna go over here and check on my car. Everything looks fine. I mean, so yeah. Yeah, over here checking on Joe. He said his car just shut off randomly on the track, so he's just trying to figure out what's going on before he gets going. But yeah, let me walk back over here. I think he's all good and he doesn't need any of my help. Okay, so I never really gave a proper closeout to the track day, but everything went extremely well. I jumped in an intermediate group for the last section without any permission because I felt that, because I don't know if you saw, I didn't show it in the videos, but when I did my second to last novice section, I was actually passing every single person. I started out in front so I could try to set off my Beck's lap time. Unfortunately, Track Addict did not record correctly, but you can see that I did pass the 370Z in front of me. They got one car in front of me, and I did pass everyone else. Ended up coming to the back end of the entire pack, which where the Ferrari was at, the Ferrari 458 or 488. I did go so fast to where I caught up to the last vehicle, passed him, and passed a few other cars. So in the novice group, I was going faster than everyone there, so I jumped to intermediate group, and I even did extremely well there. I got towards the middle of the pack of intermediate group, and I ended up passing people in front of me as well, and was just kept on going. But there were 2 points on the track, and I might show it in the video, and then again it might have ran out, and it was towards the end where I kind of went off the track 2 times. So my tires were screeching during my last session, maybe because I didn't give it enough time to cool, or it might have been I took out focus. I took out too much air, so you can see right here, I'm getting a little wear on the sides here. But my tires were screeching, even though I just kept pushing it hard and pushing as hard as I could. And I ended up going off the track one time because I came into a corner too hot. Just one of my wheels clipped the outside, probably the back right. clipped the outside and clipped up some dust, but I kept going. Then there's a second time both wheels went off, and it was because I was looking in my rear view mirror because a C5 Corvette was coming up on me, and I was trying to see how close he was and giving a giving a point by a pass. So I went off the track pretty badly there, but I was able to recover and go full speed. But I ended up losing, as you can see, I end up losing my splash guard that was hydro dip. Luckily the whole thing didn't get ripped off. As you can see, there's a piece right there. So we went off on the track. We tried to go find it. No one can find it. We couldn't find it, at least me and the other guy, we couldn't find it. So it's kind of up in the air on if someone out there who's doing, see, this is the way it looks supposed to look. If someone out there is actually going to be able to find it for me and then call me and say, hey, you can come pick it up. Or I've already tried to call Corvette Mods to see if I can just get that one piece by itself. But they don't sell it by itself, they only sell it as a kit. They sell carbon fiber pieces like it that cost like $200 to $300. But I just need something like this. Now I can buy a whole nother side skirt kit for about $130 or $115, something like that, and that includes everything. So I might go that route and just pull out one piece and get it dipped, and then probably take the other two side skirts and store them or sell them to somebody or whatever, just so I can get that back piece. But other than that, I'm still extremely happy. I just know not to look at anything when I'm driving on the track. Wait for someone to encroach on me, because I looked in the mirror. That's why I went off the track and I lost my piece. And then there was one time when I was trying to see what my oil temperature was, and I was cycling through my pages and I almost went straight over through a turn. Had to brake pretty hard. But the car performed phenomenally well, did everything I wanted to do. There were some issues going with the power steering, but I just needed to have the right amount of fluid in there, but that was completely fine. Unfortunately, the oil temperatures did reach 279 degrees, but I mean, I didn't see any loss in oil pressure or anything like that. So I just need to go check and see what's the absolute maximum tolerance that oil can do on a track. It probably reached that high because I did the novice session. I only waited 15 minutes before I went out for the intermediate session, so I didn't get a car a good chance to cool. But other than that, it's going extremely well. Transmission had no issues. Everything performed like I wanted it to. And I'm glad I spent all this money on the modifications, because I just can't wait to do the next track day that I got coming up in June. Without me rambling on, I hope you guys like this segment. I had a great blast in my first track day. If you haven't been to the channel before, please like, please subscribe. Next modification on the car is going to fix these headlights, going to switch out the lenses, and I think that'll be about it. If you haven't been to the channel before, please like, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.